Hi everyone, welcome to the Road Report here on Tennis.com. I'm McGrogan here with Steve Tignor. Each day leading up to Wimbledon, we're going to discuss some of our thoughts on the tournament here on Church Road, right near the site of the All England Club. And Steve, leading into day one, looking at the order of play, Jamie Hampton and Sloane Stephens is a match that most Americans and you and I are looking forward to. Give us some of your thoughts about that, because I know you just saw a lot of Hampton over at Eastbourne.
Yeah, that's a great matchup, great first-round matchup. Kind of unfortunate for the two of them. Even Jamie Hampton said it was too bad. She's really been playing well. She's just gotten ranked in the top 30. She's the number 3 American, but she came into this tournament unseeded, so she has to play the Sloane Stephens, who's ranked number 17. If it didn't take place a couple of weeks later, they wouldn't have had to play in the first round. So in that sense, it's too bad. It's great because we get to see a matchup of the two sort of up-and-coming young American women. Sloane Stephens, we know about her. She beat Serena at the Australian Open. But now Jamie Hampton has been the better player in the last few months. She reached the final in Eastbourne this past week on grass. She had some good wins there.
And what did you see about her game in particular, especially on grass?
She has a big game. She has a big forehand. She goes for a shot. She has an exciting game. In the past, she's been erratic and she's sort of struggled in crucial moments, which is typical. But she won the close matches in Eastbourne, won the close sets until the final, and that was, you almost feel like that was maybe a little bit of a turning point for her. She also likes grass. She hasn't played on it that much. She said she really likes it. It shows me that she would like it. So,
and who do you like in that match?
I guess I like Hampton because of the grass aspect. The two of them are 1-1. Sloane won on hard courts 2 years ago. Hampton won on clay courts in Charleston. I still think right now the momentum is with Hampton, so I would take that.
Okay. Another day one match we were looking at as well. A male you saw at in Eastbourne, a young British player. Can you talk a little bit about that? He's playing Jersey Janowitz.
Yeah, the British, they have another player to hound. Upcoming 18-year-old Kyle Edmund. He's born in South Africa, plays in the UK, trains in the UK. He's a good player. He played an exciting match against Gilles Simon in Eastbourne. He sort of went for it. He sort of reminded me, not in personality, but in game a little bit of Andy Roddick when he was 19 or 20. Just sort of had nothing to lose, going for it, really going for his forehand, really moving around, hit his forehand as hard as he could. And it was working. It was great to see a young guy do that well. He took Simon to 2 tiebreakers. So we'll see what he does against Jersey Janowitz, who's also a good young player, volatile player who is seeded. So that's an interesting match, especially for people here.
Last thing I want to mention is, another American making noise, a little bit different reasons than Hampton and Stephens. Of course, Stephens did something similar a few months ago. Is Serena Williams. She's really caught another firestorm of kind of her own doing, of course, with this Rolling Stone interview. The latest bit about it was her basically criticizing Maria Sharapova for some of her relationship, her personal life certainly, and then Sharapova, kind of got back at her yesterday in the press conference. Today it was Serena's turn for the pre-Wimbledon press. Just what did you see in there from her, if you had any impression on that?
Well, it's also all a little unclear as to who Serena was talking about in the Rolling Stone interview. She said the writer quoted her as saying a top 5 player who says she's in love, but is dating somebody who maybe she shouldn't be. But it was unclear whether it was Sharapova. The Rolling Stone writer speculated that it was Sharapova. Maria obviously thought it was, because yesterday she criticized Serena for her own relationship with her coach. Serena today was asked about that. She didn't want to comment specifically about what Maria said, but she said that she had already apologized to Maria and that she thought the apology had been accepted. Whether
Obviously,
that's true, maybe not.
Right.
But Serena really came out today. I think put her best face forward, her best words forward. She came out with sort of, I think, a plan to sort of try to put this behind her and be as professional as she could about it. And I think most people were impressed by the way she handled it today.
Yeah, it's a story that keeps on giving.
It's not over. It's not over between Maria and Serena.
Yeah, and of course, we'll see if they happen to meet down here again. But we'll be back, of course, day during day one, talk about day two and whatever else is happening here at the All England Club. So for Steve Tignor and McGrogan, thanks for watching the Road Report here on Tennis.com.